Hey guys, what's up? Zombie here, and well, welcome to another review. I'm going to review a new network card I got because my old one, which was a USB network card, it was a network adapter. It was like the AC1300 from TP-Link, and it did okay for a while. I mean, I've had it for about a year. This USB network adapter that I had. It's supposed to be an AC Wi-Fi adapter for desktops. You plug it in and then you can just connect to the Wi-Fi adapters. It had great range. The range was never the issue. It could reach anything. But there's no cooling system in it. Of course, it's a USB. There's no room for any kind of actual active cooling or passive cooling. It's just what you get, like a flash drive. It would overheat often and it would just kind of stop. It would basically just stop running. It would just shut off, or you have to unplug it, find a new plug, plug it in randomly. Like, you'd have to unplug it and just find a new plug to plug it in, or sometimes put it into a USB extender and then plug it in, or else it wouldn't work. And it would just decide when it wanted each different method of plugging it in. Like, I have two different USB extenders, and I would test it out on each different plug, and sometimes it wouldn't work, and then I'd take that off and then plug it in and it would work fine, and sometimes it'd be the inverse. I got tired of it. And also it died like a week or two ago. Like, it just stopped working. So what I've been using in the meantime, let me grab it. Okay, I got it. First off, this is the one that I had before that died. It's just a friggin' beast. This thing's huge. But it was fast. It would reach my full speeds. I have 100 megabit per second connection, and I would actually download at the 114 megabits, which comes out to about 14 megabytes per second. 14.2, 14.3 megabytes per second. Remember, small b means bit. They do trick you on that by just not expressly stating it at any moment when you get your internet service. So don't expect megabytes of download speed with the 100. No, or not. Don't expect 100 megabytes. Expect a smaller number. But this held up on its end on speed and connection. It just would randomly stop working, or it would be really iffy on if it would work. Because the range was great, the speed was great, it just had too many other issues. Once that died, like 2 weeks ago, and I had to switch over to this little thing. Just a random little USB dongle Wi-Fi adapter. Because this one was an AC adapter, and it had great speed and all that. It was an AC, so I get, what was that? AC BGN adapter, so you can choose which band you go on. You're normally the BCN bands are for like the 2.4 gigahertz. Which doesn't quite have the same speed or hertz frequency. It's about half, you know. And then the 5 gigahertz is on an 80 gigahertz frequency, and sorry, 80 hertz frequency, I think. The 5 gigahertz band, and it's that one just works better. It's on like the way higher channels that you can only dream of in the other one. I was normally using like channel 149 or things like that, and yeah, it was good for the extra speed because the AC band is dedicated for 5 gigahertz, and everyone else can be on their phones on the 2.4, and it won't interfere with the AC band. So basically, I had to use this for a while for the past 2 weeks, and this is just the BGN adapter, and it only connects to 2.4, and my average download speed went from 14.3 megabytes per second down to about 1.5, and yeah, for some reason it was cut down that much. I tried several different ones, but I'm far enough away in this room, like downstairs and in a laundry room, like 3 rooms over is where my router and modem are, all the way down there. So this is a hard time reaching that distance. There's not really an antenna on this little sucker. So what I ended up doing, my beautiful wife even approved, I spent a little bit of extra. and ended up getting this bad boy. It's already installed right now. Actually, let me just pick you up, and you can see the card. There it is. Well, you can see the antennas over here. The card's inside my computer. Can't really see it from here because, yeah, it's a little hectic. But, yeah, it has huge freaking antennas. And they reach beautifully all the way across the house. It has a good, stable connection. The first time I did speed test, it said 0 millisecond response time. And I'm like, how? Because it's Wi-Fi. But then I did it a few more times later on in the day, and it was like 11 millisecond, 12 millisecond. And I'm happy with that response time. I mean, that's pretty quick. Before on this one, it's probably around 16 to 19 millisecond response time at this distance. And it holds up steady, stable. This thing's a freaking beast. I actually managed to get 3 megabits per second over what I used to on the old one. I mean, this is an AC one, and actually, according to the back, I can show you that. The AC is supposed to be able to support up to 900 megabit per second connection speeds if you have that. So really freaking fast. If I ever choose to upgrade in the future, I'm set. And 2.4 can do 400. I mean, beast mode. This thing's supposed to be really freaking awesome. And it has a nice heatsink on it, as you can see. You just connect 2 cables in here that are already connected by default to this, and you screw in the 2 antennas, or you can screw them on directly on the back. I put them on here because it's magnetic base, and you can just stick it on the side of your computer. And as you saw, it works. I mean, it's actually a pretty strong little magnet, so put it on the back end of your computer away from your hard drives. Unless you use solid state, then who cares, because they're not really affected by that. But yeah, this thing is pretty freaking beast. I mean, you saw that line on speed test where it just stayed stable, like holy crap. I can even just run one real quick since no one else in the house is awake yet. Speedtest.net. And I'm going to show you the screen. You're going to watch it. You can see my actual speed test as it goes. Let's see what I get. Oh, 11 millisecond ping. Everything's climbing. There's 16. Okay, looks like 117. Okay. So I'm getting about 117, 118. Nice. Oh, no, back to 117. Okay. But you can see that it's all staying really freaking constant. Like, look at this line. There's no dips going up or down. I did the flash version of it like yesterday when I took that screenshot. But this one I'm not using the flash version. I just used the straight up regular speed test. I'm not using the beta flash edition. And I get the same results exactly. So I guess it's just a matter of preference on which view you want. But I'm getting good speeds on it. I tried different servers. It's a stable connection because that line underneath your numbers that goes at low at first and then goes up and over. If you're using something like when I use this, that line looked like a mountain range. It'd be like with this one, it was a way worse mountain range. It's like the Rocky Mountains. It's like it's just a very crappy, unstable connection. I mean, it just wasn't that good. With this one, it's just rock solid all the way across. And the pickup time where it gets kicked on, and then it just holds. I love it. It's so stable. It works. It's fast. I'm not having any kind of dips here and there in my connection speed. I tried uploading. It goes way faster now than like ever before. I don't have to worry about it just randomly shutting off because I have a lot of cooling in my case. As you can see, it's a half-X case. It cools off things pretty well. So I got a lot of fans in that, and big fans. I don't have to worry about it really. But even if you don't have that many fans, there's the box. This one has heat sinks on it, whereas a normal USB one just doesn't. And that helps a lot. I mean, it dissipates the heat a lot easier on something like that, because these cards, it's essentially the same thing as this or this. The only real difference is this won't overheat, and that leads to greater stability. Your parts will last longer if they can stay cooler. It's like that for all computer parts. That's why you keep them dust-free, because dust acts like an insulator. That's why you take your computer out and blow it out every once in a while. Otherwise, things will overheat, they'll get clogged, and they'll stop working. They'll die, they'll burn out. But this is definitely a longer lifespan than the other one I had, as long as I actually keep good maintenance of it and clean things. But I was so excited because it's just working. I mean, because as an IT guy, I have to deal with all kinds of internet issues, and I don't want to bring that home. I'm tired of doing that by the time I get home, and I just want my computer to work. I just want the damn thing to work. And it does now. So no more dealing with it, no more having to jump back and forth. Oh, it's a 2-year warranty? Sweet mercy. Okay, I'm going to activate the warranty after I upload this. Sweet mercy. But yeah, also when you buy an adapter, if you have a dual band router, make sure that your adapter does state that it's dual band. Like I've had some where it says it can support up to a certain connection. It'll say like, oh, 300 megabits per second connection speed supported, or whatever. Like this one, I've tried a lot of different ones, guys. I know a lot about these Wi-Fi adapters because I've tried a lot. I have a little bag full of them too. And yes, that's the Hulk. But yeah, this one, actually I got this for my wife. It's awesome. But this one, it says on the site like up to 300 megabits per second. I thought, okay, maybe I'll still get decent connection speed, because it doesn't say A. It says it still supports N, but it didn't say dual band. So I would go on and try and connect. I reset my router to signal out the 5 gigahertz band on an N connection instead. Wouldn't even pick it up still. So unless it explicitly states that it's a dual band, it's not. That's about all there is to it. And you get what you pay for. Really, I mean, these are probably like 10 bucks. These are probably like 15 bucks. This was about 25 bucks. And you really get what you pay for, because unless you're going to spend $50 on a really good AC Wi-Fi adapter, your desktop that's not anywhere near your router, so you can't get a plug-in, is not going to get good speeds unless you spend the money. That's about it. I mean, you can get one of the cheaper ones from third-party companies, but I just went with what has the best reviews, what doesn't have all the same issues that every other one of them has. All the other ones seem to choose when they want to work well. And they're all like in the $40 range and under. I looked at a lot of them. I mean, I looked at all of them. Even the Gigabyte one that says it gives you Bluetooth and all that, it still has random dropouts or driver issues. I mean, I would definitely support this one. It's good. I would definitely say go for it if you're thinking about which one will get you good results for doing YouTubing, for doing live streaming, for any of that. Because you need a good stable connection, and you really don't want to bring your work home with you if you're an IT guy like me. So, yeah, I'm so happy I got this one. Where is it? Oh, here you go. I'll show you the model number. It's the PCE-AC56. I'm also going to post links in the description below. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Just wanted to give you a little bit extra status on this, because it's awesome. I'm loving being on the AC band. It's so much faster. Multiple times faster. I'm loving it. This way I'm not interrupting everyone else's internet connection when I'm uploading too. It's good to keep my desktop on a separate band so I don't bog down everyone else's internet like I used to. So now those 2 weeks of only me being able to use the internet are done. Because, yeah, I upload like all the time. Okay, so guys, have a good one. I do ramble a bit, but I really get into it. I love technology, I love computers, I love networking, and I tend to go on and on. And sorry about the pile of clothes back there. I'm doing laundry. And the hamper. I'm doing laundry. I have kids. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Check out one of these videos that might pop up while I'm in the middle of talking. I think they'll pop up over here somewhere. Whichever way it decides to mirror when I'm done recording. So, see you later. Have a good one.